first I'll just have you say your names and then tell us about your family a little bit so we can get to know you a little bit.
Moi-même, c'est Pasteur Lumanes Auguste.
My name is Pastor Lumanes Auguste.
Moi, j'étais La Jeune.
I live in La Jeune.
Marié,
I'm married
gagné 3 petites,
and I have 3 kids,
2 filles et un garçon.
2 daughters and 1 son.
Moi, gagné 2 petites.
And I have 2 grandchildren.
Moi, gagné ministère l'église, moi diriger La Jeune.
I work in a church in La Jeune,
Moi, gagné l'autre assemblée encore que je diriger, c'est La Pila.
and I work in another assembly as well, like another church in La Pila.
Nous commençons avec Assemblée La Jeune 6h, nous finissons à 9h. Matin.
Our service in La Jeune starts from 6 to
6h ou 9h.
6 to 9,
Et nous commençons La Pila 9h30 pour midi.
and La Pila is at 9:30 to noon. Right now, my name is Jean-Renel Joseph. I am a pastor in the community of Pinion. I'm married, no kids yet, but they are coming. I am also pastorating 2 churches. I help in a church in town, and also I do help at First Christian Church of Telmanche, which is where I live. And also I am in charge of Little Orphanage, which I manage about 10 boys. And living with me with Lisa Kemat, so it's a good sport. So when I get there, I think that's all about me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if you can talk a little louder, just a little bit. Okay.
I'll turn on my volume.
Thank you. Okay. How long have you worked with Many Hands?
Ça fait combien de temps que tu travailles avec Many Hands?
Bon, on commence à travailler avec lui en 2016.
He started working with Many Hands since 2016. I would say for me since March 2016 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, but for him since 2016.
And what is your favorite part of working with Many Hands?
Qui partie préférée dans le travail avec Many Hands?
Partie préférée, c'est évangélisation.
His favorite part is evangelism.
Alors, nous faisons le travail dans Many Hands. Il n'y a pas de problème pour faire le travail, mais ça, c'est le principal job dans Many Hands, c'est évangélisation.
Yeah, his job and favorite thing to do is evangelize. I would say for myself, it was the wedding celebration that we did the end of 2017, because I really like to see when people they want to take like a further step in their relationship with God, because they know living together without being married, it's not right in God's eyes. So when they decide to take a step further, I think I really like this part.
Cool. Okay, a little tougher one. What struggles do you face being a spiritual leader in Haiti?
Et puis qui lutte, qui nous vient comme si qui nous attaquer un leader spirituel en Haïti.
Bon, toujours quand il lutte.
There is always like a lot of struggles.
Parce que travail évangélisation qu'a fait, c'est une lutte entre ministère et Satan et le diable.
Because the evangelism work that we are doing, it's like a struggle between our ministry and also Satan, what he's trying to do to us.
Ce travail, nous avons toujours gagné un peu de difficultés parfois. Des gens que Satan a mis sous nous pour empêcher le travail que Dieu a fait.
Satan is always like using others to put on our way so that they can prevent us from doing the work that we are doing.
Pour capable arriver pour aller évangéliser les gens qui sont capables de dégâts.
sometimes you go to evangelize people, but they might like curse you and say bad things.
Parfois, yo pa,
well.
parfois yo di m'pa presevo la kay mwen jodi.
Sometimes they would say, "Oh, I'm not ready for you today.
M'pa vle tande so ap di m
I
nan.
don't want to hear what you have to say."
Hey, an pil difficulté.
There are a lot of
E
difficulties.
genyen bagay kou ka we ak jou,
There are things that you can see.
gen bagay ou pa ka we.
There are things that you cannot see.
Men, bon Dieu toujou.
But God is always,
E bon Dieu toujou ap bon nou victoire.
and God is always
La
help us to be victorious.
kontinye fè travay la mache.
And He will continue to help us to our way. Yeah.
Amen.
And I would add that, we face like a lot of spiritual battle in Haiti because of the voodoo situation, and we have a lot of like evil spirits that we have to deal with. But that's why we have to pray a lot, because even when you pray for somebody, and if you are not like really in prayer enough, like the spirit that they have can attack you sometimes. So you have to be ready to really connect with God, so that when you help someone and take a step from where they were, for you as well to not fall into the same trap that they were. So it's like a really big battle. But I think with God, anything is possible. So we believe that we'll continue to pray and also let God use us as his tools, because we are his tools. So, and he says he will give us like victories over any kind of thing. So we believe in that. We believe in that.
Amen.
Yeah.
Okay, a follow-up to that is, so we've talked about some of the struggles. Talk about some of the joys that you have on a regular basis.
Il dit, comme on a parlé des luttes, des difficultés que nous gagnons, est-ce qu'on a parlé des joies que nous gagnons, comme c'est ça qui fait la
Joie nous, c'est que bon Dieu toujours accompagné nous. Bon Dieu pas jamais lagué nous.
Our joy is that God is always with us. He never like forsake us or leave us.
Et joie nous tout parce que le travail là a progressé.
And our joy is also is the fact that the work is continue to grow daily.
Parce que même les Satan qui a utilisé moun palio pour empêcher le travail là,
Even when Satan can use his people to prevent us from doing our work,
on l'autre bon Dieu a continué produire travail là pour bon nous plus moun qui viennent vers Jésus.
but in another way, God is strengthening the work so that we can find like more people that will commit their life to Jesus.
C'est joie pas nous.
This is our joy.
Tout autant que gen moun k'ap accepter Jésus, gen moun k'ap baptisé, gen moun k'ap marié, gen moun k'ap fait présentation petite yo, gen moun nous senti k'ap transformé spirituellement et physiquement, donc senti que bon Dieu notre travail là la continuer faire le produit.
As we continue to see like people that transform in their behavior, their mind, and also when they get baptized, when they commit their life to Jesus, when they get to present their kids to Jesus, so all those, they give us joy. They give us joy, all those. And I will add to that, my joy in doing like all this work is sometimes the way that you see the impact you see in the life of the people. I remember there is a family that they got married like in December, and that family, the lady, she's paralyzed in her bottom side, and she got a pet. And she was like sitting home for maybe 1 year and a half. She couldn't do anything. Her husband had to do everything for her. Even go to the market to buy some stuff for her kids. She couldn't do anything. But when she finally got a pet, she was able to go to the market to buy some groceries, and also she is able now to go to church. And she has a baby. She will carry the baby in front of her while she's like, oh man, this gives me a lot of joy, because I could see how what we are doing is really like meaningful for God to use that to bring joy to others, because I could see the smile, the joy that she has as well, as she can have that and to make her life like different from the way it used to be. So I think this gives me a lot of joy. Despite of like what he brought up, because all those they give us joy together, but this is like a really specific thing.
Yeah.
Like I noticed that gives me like.
Okay, last question. I would just like it if you could give us a picture of what your average week looks like.
Et puis, dernière question, c'est d'acabar un petit bagage sur à quoi ça sert.
I would say keep in mind that these are people that have no idea what you do, and so whatever you share is totally new to them. So even though you do it every week,
c'est des gens qui va connaître comme si exactement qui ça nous fait. Comme si mais qu'on a pas continuer à connaître.
OK.
Ça nous fait vraiment c'est même nice.
OK. Principal travail nous c'est évangélisation.
Our main job is to evangelize.
Et chaque jour nous planifier dans quelle communauté nous allons aller pour travailler.
And every day we plan in what community that we are going to work.
Parfois c'est rendez-vous tout nous gagner. Nous comme gagner un rendez-vous avec mon yo, nous commencer à évangéliser, mon capable nous rendez-vous qui dit OK, on capable venir telle heure, et puis tout nous gagnons tout pour année ça nous fait commencer avec sacré cellules de formation pour mon yo qui accepte Jésus. Non seulement alors mal trop long.
So not only that we plan to go to the communities, but sometimes we have appointment where we would start talking to someone, like you start evangelizing this person, and then you say, okay, you can come this time. This is when I'm thinking about it, and this is when you can come for me to give you an answer. So now, like you have some appointments that you will like put on your calendar to visit those people. But also this year, we started that the end of 2017, but this year like it's more serious and we're gonna have like more. We start something that like we call it a cell. It's like a cell. It's like a small group. I would say a small group.
Okay.
That of training where we would start with the people that commit their life with Jesus and study the Bible with them.
right?
Help them to know.
Disciple
them.
Yeah.
Et n'a continué à travers plusieurs communautés pour nous continuer à faire des groupes ou bien des cellules pour nous capables d'enseigner mon yo pour venir plus maturité dans mon Dieu.
And it is something that we are trying to implement in like many other communities, like to be able to teach those people to know God's word better, because when they know the truth, it will set them free.
Et quelquefois tout, nous qu'on gagner l'autre l'église qui est dans la communauté yo, pasteur qu'on demande nous pour aller faire quelques formations pour nous yo tout dans l'église.
And sometimes like other churches, the pastors in the community, they ask us sometimes to present seminars for them in churches. So sometimes we do that too.
Like pastor training.
Yeah, no, like members, to be members training.
Oh, okay.
Like if they are facing, for example, we have like a guy in Vincent, the community called Vincent, and he has a situation where they have problem with tithing and also offering. So he wants us to do training on that, to teach the members about that, to know they should give, or the church should continue to grow, or have enough to survive, and also they should tithe because it's from the Bible, it's biblical. They have to know how to do it. Sometimes people they do things because they don't know how to do it, or they don't know if it is right to do. So it's good to train them, to let them know that it's really something that the Bible says we have to do. God's word says we have to do. So that's why.
Non seulement ça, mais nous faisons notre travail dans many hands too.
And but despite of all those things, we do like other things in many hands as well.
Alors, bon, faut-il battre dans le ministère, nous, c'est que nous non seulement nous faisons évangélisation, mais nous visitons les gens qui sont malades.
I want to like come back a little bit to say not only we do evangelism, but also we visit those that are sick.
Nous visitons quelqu'un qui est à l'hôpital tout.
We visit them like when people are in the hospital, they are sick in their houses.
Parfois qu'on a quelques problèmes familiales, donc nous toujours accompagner moun pour chercher une solution.
Sometimes when there are families problem, like if there is like some dispute or whatever, sometimes they would bring that to our attention and we will try to help the family to find a solution.
Non seulement l'évangélisation, mais nous faisons notre travail dans mes mains.
But also we do other things for my hands as well.
Nous aider dans la question analyser ou bien faire quelque travail dans la question construction.
We help analyze the paperwork, like when they are ready to do a house, to build a house for someone.
Nous aider faire quelque travail dans 1000 jours.
And we help with the pre-military program as well.
Nous aider travailler dans l'éducation.
And we help in education. So we help anybody.
Busy guys.
They want us to.
Yeah.
Vous devez faire nos grâces. Vous devez faire nos grâces. Nous capables d'aider dans plusieurs façons.
We are really gracious because God help us to help in many ways. So we like that and I appreciate that. And I would say like he covers like everything that I can cover because we work together and yeah, that's what our week look like.
Okay.